Well, hey folks, Real Honesty with Joe Ritland's my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's Best of Super Juniors Day 8 event. This took place at the Nagoya Congress Center event hall, and before I really get started, I do want to apologize that this review is going up a couple hours later than normal. I had to work. I did get to see some of these matches on my phone since it was really slow, but I had to watch the last couple at home. So yeah, I'm just getting the review out now, so it'll probably be up a couple hours later. So thank you guys, though. Appreciate you guys watching my reviews, giving me feedback and everything, and cluing me in on some of the stuff since I don't speak Japanese and I'm not able to always see the press conference stuff. So thank you guys very much for the support. I really do appreciate it. The missing matches, because we only get the Best of Super Junior matches on these VOD episodes, Oka and Tiger Mask versus Chase Owens and Nishimori, and Oka, of course, Oka ended up taking the pinfall. Anytime you got a young lion in there, that's going to end up happening. Certainly nothing bad. Learning experience. Oka's doing really good. And then Shota Umino and Flip Gordon versus Yoshihashi and Yo. Yoshihashi and Yo get the get the victory, of course. Gato and Will Ospreay versus Suzuki and Kanemaru, and Suzuki and Kanemaru got the victory. ACH and Hanare lost to Bushi and Naito, as expected, and Hanare, of course, taking the fall there. But Hanare, I think, is also going to be a really big star. But the reason that we're all here is for the Best of Super Junior matches, and these were four really good ones, and one that stood out above all the others, in my personal opinion. Marty Scurll versus El Desperado. This was good. This is actually really good. Scurll really has a fantastic entrance. Great groundwork by both. Scurll's just tremendous with how fluid he is with the submission skills, and El Desperado's no slouch in those either. He does some fine submissions as well. Chair usage by El Desperado. Suzuki-gun member using chairs. I'm shocked. They were out in the crowd for a bit. Scurll was super over with the crowd. It's not that Desperado isn't respected by the fans, but Scurll clearly was a fan favorite here, despite being the villain. It's a good pace. Great superplex by Scurll, and there was a chair spot in the corner, and then the chicken wing for the win. Marty Scurll gets a victory. Good match. Really did enjoy this one. And then Chris Sabin versus Dragon Lee. I was a little disappointed this one wasn't a bit longer, and I mean, I know it's a long tournament. I'm just saying, I think these two could have had a bit of a longer match, and it might have been even better. It was still good for what it was. I'm not saying they cut anything, but I don't know. I just feel these two could have done a really good job. There was a show of respect in the beginning, good handshake, great agility, and groundwork by both guys. These guys are just, they're fantastic on the ground, in the air. Dragon Lee in particular, I don't know how in the world he's doing the stuff that he's doing. It just looks so effortless from the guy. The guy is just that smooth. Chris Sabin, of course, very good veteran of Impact Wrestling and Ring of Honor. He's overcome his knee injuries and still keeps doing well. Great dive to the outside by Lee. I mean, again, fluid, just the great work that he does. It was outside action. They did some good spots outside. The pace picked up at the end. Tornado DDT for 2. Cradle Shock for the win. Chris Sabin gets the victory over Dragon Lee, and I'm not against that. I'm not really against anybody that gets victories in this. As long as the match is good, I really don't care. And I do want to thank, and I'll actually get to that in just a second. It was really cool, show of respect at the end. Dragon Lee and Chris Sabin, shook hands, that kind of stuff. That was great. So Chris Sabin gets a victory. It's good stuff. Certainly Dragon Lee taking a loss. Bit shocking, but the man's 23. I mean, he's doing well in this tournament. He's going to do well for a number of years. And Kushida versus Sho. I do want to thank, I forgot your YouTube handle. I apologize. But thank you very much for informing me that apparently Kushida, the reason the Kushida Taguchi match was so short from a previous event is because Kushida had about diarrhea. That's terrible, and it's a good thing that they were able to get through the match and he was able to recover. So thank you very much for letting me know about that. I wasn't able to keep up on what the website said. But Kushida versus Sho, oh yes, this is the kind of match that I like. This is the kind of in-ring action that I like. I wasn't so sure what to think of first. I know that both guys are really good on the ground, especially Kushida. Sho is no slouch either. And both are really good in the air. I didn't expect this to be so ground-based, but the more I thought about it, and as time went on, I thought that this is a great story because you have both guys beating the piss out of each other. arm bars, both selling their arms, doing some great groundwork and still having great agility and everything and showing the best of Super Junior, the Super Juniors can be great on the ground, great in the air. It doesn't really matter. Be a hybrid, be a great athlete. And both these guys are great athletes. Sho and Yo are having tremendous showings in this tournament, and it's really, really good. It's really good to see Roppongi 3K doing well. Kushida, of course, is in the class all by himself. It was very ground based for a good while, but I'm not against it. It was really good. It was really good. Sho had a really good show and a great strength. That's not a pun. He ain't a nice dominator, but also then at one point hitting multiple power bombs. That was good stuff. That was really, really good. Sho looks like he's actually packed on a little bit of muscle for this. So maybe Sho and Yo are gonna be going away from being IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team contenders and maybe move up to heavyweight. I don't know. But competing here in the best Super Juniors and the fact that they are really, really doing well, even though they're losing, they are really shining here. It's great storytelling. Kushida gets to win. There was a show of respect at the end. I liked it. And I liked that every single one of these matches, or at least the last two matches, had a show of respect. And I mean, Skrull and Desperado were just trying to out-heel each other, and that was great. But Kushida versus Sho, clearly the match of the show. Maybe one of the best matches of Super Juniors so far. I don't know if it's going to be on my best of the year list, but it was really, really good. It is damn good and damn well worth checking out. If you check out no other match from day 8, check this out. And then Taguchi versus Hiromu. I got why this was the main event because you got a promo at the end, like after the match. After Kushida and Sho had such a great showing, this match wasn't a letdown, but my thing is you got Taguchi, who is really good. He is really good, and a lot of people tend to forget that, myself included, because of all the antics. He is really skilled. Is really skilled at submissions, really skilled in the air. There was action outside. Taguchi failed to hit like a running clothesline. Remember, like how, like a previous event, when they were in Corcoran Hall, and Hiromu did like a running drop kick. Like just ran from one end of the building to the other and hit a running drop kick in the crowd. And then Taguchi tries doing that and he fails. Hiromu ducks and Taguchi just flies into the building, or flies into the wall. That was kind of funny. There were some good dives and high spots. Taguchi in particular hitting a really good dive. Again, showing that he is a damn good wrestler. Hiromu is damn fluid, great talent. Doesn't even matter whether he wins or loses a match. He's usually always a shining star, not just for you to see, that is on the card. I mean, just great. Hiromu's just great. Great character, great, great wrestling ability. Fantastic. There was a nice ankle lock spot where Hiromu would end up having to sell his ankle, and Taguchi got some good offense in. But then there was a tap out win for Hiromu. Soon after this, and with a triangle choke, and he kept a hold of it for a while. Kept a hold of it, and it's like, and then finally let it go. He talked about the Book of Daryl, or the Book of the Juniors, which actually sounds kind of gross. I don't know what the actual title of it is. Sorry, I don't read Japanese at all. I barely can read English or speak English, judging by anybody who's watching my shows. But anyway, Hiromu cuts a promo. I assume that it has to do with him beating more guys in the Super Junior tournament. I honestly don't know. Sorry. This was a good match. I got why it was the main event because of Hiromu cutting the promo at the end. I think they could have gone with Kushida versus Sho to close the show, and that would have actually been perfect. And yes, close the show. Actually, I realized that was a bit of a pun. But anyway, I'm going to say B+. I'm going to say B+. It's just maybe below day 7, but it's damn good. It's really damn good. It was like B+, really enjoyable, great storytelling with these guys. So anyway, that's what I gotta say. Do you agree? Do you disagree with what I said? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter link in the description. It's been Real Aussie with Sean Rethlin. My New Japan Best of Super Juniors Day 8 review. Really botching this whole finish. But anyway, I will see you soon.